evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader Run 6. Today is Tuesday, July 14th, 2015. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, the Tullahoma Kiwanis Club is looking at a tentative date to reschedule the annual fireworks show. A new study shows that motor vehicle exports from Tennessee have more than doubled since 2000. A Franklin County woman has been charged with TennCare fraud. We'll take you to the Middle Tennessee Corvette Club cruise-in held last Saturday. We have video from last Thursday's ice cream social, and a fundraiser to build a new Tullahoma animal shelter is coming up this Saturday. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Hello, my name is Ray Norris. I'm a candidate for Alderman in the August 6th election. I'm a 49-year resident of Tullahoma and understand the needs of our city. I have an aerospace business background and worked for Microcraft for 31 years, helping grow that company from a 25-man regional machine shop to a nationally recognized company with over 700 employees. After retiring from Microcraft, I started my own consulting business and have been very active in civic and service organizations, including Rotary, in which I served as district governor for the eastern half of the state. As your alderman, I'll strive to bring new industry and retail business to our city. I'll be accessible and responsive. I'll listen to your concerns and I'll help you find solutions to your problems. I'd be honored to have your vote and serve as your alderman. Thank you.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2014 Chevy Impala, the flagship sedan, only $20,900. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Kiwanis Club says its annual fireworks display, which was canceled due to heavy rains over the 4th of July weekend, will probably be rescheduled for Labor Day weekend. Event organizers aren't sure yet if the event will be held at Wilkins Stadium or as originally planned or moved back to the Tullahoma Airport. There is a football game scheduled for Friday night of Labor Day weekend, and the show could be done after the game. The club expects to make a final decision on the date within the next few weeks.
The Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security has announced preliminary figures that indicated 5 people were killed in traffic crashes during this year's 4th of July holiday period. That's a decrease from the 12 vehicular deaths during the 2014 4th of July period. One of the traffic fatalities was alcohol related and one victim was not wearing a seatbelt. If this year's preliminary figures stand, the 5 vehicular fatalities would rank as one of the lowest number of traffic deaths during the 4th of July holiday period on record. In 2011, 8 people died in traffic crashes in Tennessee during a 96-hour 4th of July period. The highest number of vehicular fatalities occurred during the 4th of July holiday period in 1996, when 27 people were killed in traffic crashes. Tennessee state troopers arrested 59 individuals on suspicion of DUI and issued 1,350 seatbelt citations during the 4th of July holiday period.
A new study shows that motor vehicle exports from Tennessee have more than doubled since 2000. According to the Knoxville News Centennial, a Middle Tennessee State University study says vehicles accounted for 8.5% of all state exports in 2014, up from 3.6% in 2000. Parts exports have grown from just $2 billion in 2000 to nearly $7.5 billion last year. The study shows completed vehicles valued at $2.8 billion were shipped outside of the country last year. Tennessee has 3 auto assembly plants with Volkswagen in Chattanooga, Nissan in Smyrna, and General Motors in Spring Hill. Nissan and Infiniti have engine plants on the same site in Deckard, which also builds engines for export. The Infiniti facility assembles engines for Mercedes-Benz as well as its own vehicles. The state also has more than 900 parts suppliers.
Now that the U.S. Supreme Court has legalized same-sex marriage, the Tennessee Attorney General's office is no longer contesting the divorce of 2 men who initially were married in another state. On Friday, the office sent a brief to the Tennessee Court of Appeals making clear that it won't stand in the way of Frederick Michael Borman and Larry Kevin Piles Borman getting a divorce. The couple married in Iowa in 2010. Rockwood attorney Mark Foster, who represents Frederick Michael Borman, said they have been denied a divorce since filing in Roane County in March of 2014 because the state didn't recognize same-sex marriages before the recent Supreme Court decision. Harlow Summerford, and a spokesman for Attorney General Herbert Slattery, said in a statement that the filing acknowledges the impact of the Supreme Court's decision on Tennessee law.
A Franklin County woman has been charged with TennCare fraud. Rachel Archer, age 66 of Winchester, is charged in connection with using TennCare to obtain the painkiller hydrocodone and later selling a portion to an undercover informant. She is charged with the sale of a Schedule III controlled substance, delivery of a Schedule III controlled substance, and felony possession of a Schedule III controlled substance with the intent to sell or deliver. District Attorney General J. Michael Taylor is prosecuting the case. Inspector General Mandy Tyndall said, quote, "Prescription drug fraud is a significant burden on the healthcare system and on communities across the state. We're committed to eliminating this crime in the TennCare program, and local police and providers across the state are working with us in this effort," end quote.
We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2015 Chevy Sonic, only $14,600. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Shalom.
Salam. Ewa.
Rita. Kapaya pa. Pa.
Mir.
Shanti.
Nhiệt Sang Nhúc đi.
We all want the same thing.
Peace.
And Rotary clubs
Sola.
are making it happen.
Lucky.
Through international scholarships for young people to promote peace and understanding
La Fay.
around the world. Rotary. Humanity in motion.
Welcome back. The Middle Tennessee Corvette Club held a cruise-in Saturday at Wiseman Park in Lynchburg. Jim stopped by and spoke with club members about the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today at Lynchburg, Tennessee for the annual Corvette Cruise-In, and I'm speaking today with Eddie Smith, who is the chairman of this event, and Kevin Dawson, who is the president of the Middle Tennessee Corvette Club. I believe it's Middle Tennessee Corvette Club, isn't that correct? And Eddie, it looks to me like this is a pretty good event you got going on here today. I've heard some very positive things walking through the crowd.
Well, it's our 4th year, Jim. We have clubs here from Huntsville and Chattanooga. One couple, the Jews couple from Louisiana. They've been here every year for the last 4 years. So, and also Nashville, and we've got a couple here from Florida.
70 vehicles is what somebody told me a minute ago, and you got to be pleased with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we want to thank the city of Lynchburg because, as everyone knows, we had a bad rain down here last week, and they've done a wonderful job of getting things cleaned up for us this year.
Kevin, this is your first year, I believe, as president.
Yes, it is.
Kevin, I'm assuming you own a Corvette as well?
Yes, I've got a 50th anniversary edition.
Okay. Guys, how long has this club been going on? I know it's your 4th annual cruise-in.
We're hitting our 5th year. We just sort of tossed it around and started a cruise-in our first year, and Jack Daniel's being a good draw. It's, with name recognition, we've had good turnouts every year, Jim.
And you see a lot of really, some classic, some newer model Corvettes out here, and I think that you offer prizes, do you not?
Yes, we do. We have first and second place for each category, which is C1 through C7. The C1 through C7 means each year is the change of the body style over the years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what have you. So 2 for each class, and we have one trophy, which is a bottle of Jack Daniel's sitting over there etched with best in show.
Yeah.
The best overall.
Now that's a heck of a prize, I've got to say.
It is. It really is. Yes, sir.
Now you both own Corvettes, and I know you've owned probably a couple. Is that right, Eddie?
My third. Yes, sir.
Third one. Tell us about the Corvettes you've owned.
Well, I wish I had it now, Jim. I had an orange and white 69, 427, 4-speed. Of course, that was back when gas was 30 cents a gallon, too. Right. Then got married, got rid of it, and a couple of years later, I ended up with an emerald green 72 Stingray. It came and went. Now I'm on my third, my 1990 L98. So,
Kevin, what about you? Have you owned more than one Corvette in your life?
This is my first one. And we actually travel in the Corvette more than we do any other car that we have. We like putting the top down and just letting it go.
That's interesting, because I was here one day and a couple of years ago, and I think you guys had a 55, 56 Corvette over here, and I did not realize at that point that they didn't have power steering or any of that stuff. Now,
it was all in your arms. Right. It was all in your arms. Sure was.
Now it's all computer.
And AM radio also.
Only an AM radio.
An AM radio.
Okay. But, now it's good to note that they are really good driving vehicles now, as well as being so very sporty and powerful.
Well, they've gone from the C1, the first, some people don't realize, but the first Corvettes had a straight 6-cylinder in it, which was called a Blue Flame. And it's evolved now where you can get a 650 horsepower 2015, which is hard to believe. I don't know how anyone could use that much horsepower.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the horsepower is on it, but Callaway is custom built.
That's unbelievable, the 650 horsepower. I mean, what would top speed be on something like that?
200 plus, easy.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
You need to be on the Autobahn in Germany, I think, to open that thing up.
Not too many places around here that you guys can drive one that fast. I know that you're probably familiar with the Corvette Museum, because I know you guys have been there before. What is the status on that? I mean, it's coming back now. They're rebuilding it, I understand.
It's back open, that's my understanding. They've finally got everything straightened out. Of course, ironically, our club was up there. C.L. Bandy from our club took museum delivery of a new vet up there in November, the previous November, and we were right there. I got some of the last pictures that was made of those cars before they, had the tragedy happen to them there.
Had to make you sick, didn't it, when you saw that?
Well, and we've got a saying, Jim, that we'd rather have an old Corvette as a new Mustang. Hope we didn't offend anybody out there.
Hey, I'm just the MC here, guys. I mean, but I do enjoy this show, and I do enjoy looking at these Corvettes, guys, and the great thing you're doing to get them out here where a lot of other people that maybe don't own one can have an opportunity to look at it. And
looks like it's going to be a yearly event now, so welcome anyone to come down. It's probably going to be the second week in July from here on. So
all right, great fun here today. I'm going to go out here and enjoy some of it too, because I'll enjoy these great cars as well, and that's why I'm here today, for goodness sake, as well as the great company. Guys, thank you so much for letting us come down here and have a look at these cars. We appreciate it.
Every year, Jim.
We'll be right back after these messages.
The wait is finally over. The 2015 50th anniversary Ford Mustang is finally here. This is one awesome vehicle. Let me give you a few stats on this V8 Mustang. 435 horsepower, independent rear suspension, 25 miles per gallon, and this is the one you've been waiting for. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Don't blink an eye or you'll miss it. Come by Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester and check it out. The 2015 Mustang, the all-new redesign, will leave you speechless.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
Welcome back. The annual South Jackson Ice Cream Social was held last Thursday night on the grounds of the Civic Center. John Gray brings us this report.
And the crowd is starting to show up at South Jackson Civic Center. This is the annual Ice Cream Social at South Jackson Civic Center, where there'll be good swing music and great singing and dancing and playing and ice cream. And here's the line waiting for gelato from Southern Sundays at the South Jackson Civic Center Ice Cream Social. And we appreciate the Grove family for being involved with South Jackson Civic Center. All that wonderful gelato. Look down there, cool and refreshing on a hot summer night. There's Mr. Ray Noah's coming in with his wife Ann, and he's running for alderman this year. And like I said, usually a lot of these politicians will show up on this night. There's Mayor Curlee right there. All of them are getting out tonight for the ice cream social. They come every year.
That's better. We got a few more dancers. Come on out. It's getting dark. Nobody will know you're out there.
That event was made even more special thanks to a performance by the South Jackson Street Band. Let's watch Kaylee Campbell's rendition of Someone to Watch Over Me.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome. To my heart, he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put out some speed, follow my lead, oh how I need someone to watch over me. Won't you tell him please to put out some speed, follow my lead, oh how I need someone who watch over me. Someone who watch over me. Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
How can toys like these lead to a 6-year-old's death and leave another child permanently brain damaged? Because they're not toys at all. A safety message from your local fire department and this station.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is hosting an event this Saturday to help raise funds for a new shelter for homeless dogs. John Gray spoke with Tullahoma Community Coordinator Winston Brooks about the event, which is called the Bow Wow Luau.
Mr. Brooks, who is Winston, and he is the city coordinator. Is that the proper title? City sort of yes, city coordinator for our city of Tullahoma, and he's a man in the know of all things good.
Great things going on in the city. I wanted to come down and talk to you about it again, and it's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
I do want to mention another great event that's coming up, the Bow Wow Luau. The Bow Wow Luau.
Oh!
Nice, that's great. It will support the new Tullahoma Animal Shelter Building Fund and the campaign that we've got there to construct a new animal shelter. As you know, Tullahoma runs a no-kill animal shelter. Right. And the one they've got there is pushing 50 years old.
Yes, it is.
And they do the best they can with that, but with the group they've got together now, they're really making great strides. And the building the plan, building the funds up, and this is going to be an event that's going to be held at Fraser McEwen Park on July 18th. starting at 10 a.m. to 2.
Now, when you say bow wow luau, does that mean like the dogs are going to have flowers on and stuff?
It's going to be a luau-themed festival event. Games. The cost to get in, games for humans and dogs, and the cost to get in is a $15 donation.
Very good.
And for that, you get a barbecue dinner.
Oh.
So that's good too. You got that going.
What does
for
the
you.
dog get? Kibble?
They have treats, and the treats are being provided by Debbie Rossetti, who owns a puppy salon in town. The name escapes me right now. But there's some great volunteers that have really helped putting this together. I want to mention their name: Kim Frame, Meredith Swan, Tina Johnson, and Debbie Rossetti, and of course your animal shelter staff, Teresa and Wayne down there.
Right.
So there'll be a lot of people out there putting this on. It's going to be a lot of fun. 10 till 2, great chance to come out, see your friends and neighbors and their dogs, and support the Tullahoma Animal Shelter.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include young singer-songwriter Rachel Dixon, who will stop by and sing a couple of her songs for us. Old Timers Day is having a fundraiser dance. We'll find out how we can help the annual event. And Denise Rowland will stop by to update us about the Tennessee Walking Horse shows coming to the area soon. All that and more on this week's Living.
Stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Let me tell you about this event. Purchase a new Kia Sedona, Kia Optima, Kia Forte, and receive 0% financing up to 66 months and your first 3 payments for free. For a limited time only, no strings attached. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. The Kia Summers on Us sales event going on right now. Why buy anywhere else?
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1954 at 100 degrees. The record low was in 1967 at 54 degrees. Average high on this day is 88 and the average low is 67. Tonight, look for some storms in your forecast with a low around 72. Chance of storms remain in the forecast on Wednesday with a high of 89 and a low of 70, and partly cloudy weather expected on Thursday with a high of 93 and a low of 72. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.